Let's make some automations powered with AI in the AI empires. Tonight we have our friends Christoph and Nicole joining us, and what we are going to do is we are going to train our AI to respond to customers on text, on Facebook, on Insta, on every communication channel we have because we can, and that's what we should be using. If there's technology that's available, let's go put it to work. All right, so let me start this by saying there's a couple different automations and a couple different ways you can get AI going inside of a Go High Level or the AI Empires platform. What we're going to do tonight is going to be the most versatile. And I have Christoph and Nicole with me. If you guys have any questions while I'm doing this, make sure to drop it in the comments. I will see it, and hopefully we can just adjust live. But what I want to do tonight is go over the appointment booking AI bot inside of the AI Empires. And why I wanted to do it this way was because this is going to be your most versatile, quickest way to production AI powered chat agent on your platform. All right. So what we have to do is we have to go give it that foundation. All right. And what I have done, so this is in the AI Empires, but I've also put this link in my link tree. So there's a Google Doc. So if you guys check out my link in bio, this is kind of a little audible, but you need to have an FAQ put together. These are going to be example questions of your company that gives the AI some foundation about what you do. Now, do you need all 30 at one time? Absolutely not. But what you can do is you can come in here and you can go into create bot. And what you would do is you would create a appointment booking bot. All right, we're going to focus on appointment booking. I already have mine made, so we're going to go ahead and check that out. But the reason we're doing appointment booking is because you can train it to ask those qualifying questions to make sure it's responding correctly on every channel. So are you guys there? Christoph, you on the right page? Just take a little pause here for a sec, see if you guys have any questions or you're on the right page. Make sure you're getting the appointment booking bot ready to go. We got the appointment booking. Christoph. All right. So let's go back to the beginning. Christoph, we're going to go back, and I am in my sub account, right? So what we're going to do is this is, well, the conversations of all the platforms that my AI is responding on, but we're going to go down into settings on the left side, and we're going to skip Conversation AI. We're going to go to Conversation AI version 2, the beta release. Do you have that Conversation AI version 2? Got it. Okay, cool. So now we are going into the appointment booking bot. If you don't have an appointment booking bot made, create one up here, but make sure it is the appointment booking bot. Nicole is on point per usual. Christoph pulling up the wagon again. Here we go. I'm just kidding, Christoph. I love you. Yes, stud. Okay, so now he's good to go. Let's go into, I'm going to go into edit, and this is where I can get kind of extensive, but no, you don't have to do this all in one night. Take out chunks every day, right? So what I do is I have mine on autopilot, and right now it's going SMS and live chat. I'll explain why that is later. But for now, you can hook yours up to everything. Insta, you can go Facebook, and you can go SMS. So your AI is going to respond to every channel you can communicate with your customers. Make sure those are all turned on. You can give it some advanced settings. Wait time before responding, I took it down to 1 second. I want it responding right away. And you have max messages. Set that at 25. That is the, okay. Make sure you click save on that. We're always saving. Sorry guys for the cough, I apologize. And let's see, now we're looking good. Let's go into bot training, and this will get more and more specific. Why it's good to have that FAQ filled out in detail. It's the one on the link in bio for conversational FAQ, but if you put that on your website, all you do is you input your website URL here, so your AI can go train on that entire domain. So the AIempires.com, you want to put the root domain, so it's .com/about us, .com/pricing. it can get all of that domain, okay? So always have some good information on your website, and then this is where you can start adding in the conversational FAQ, answering that stuff about your company. So, for example, what is the AI Empires? It's a comprehensive business optimization platform designed to leverage automation, right? So you want to give it that foundation. Now, what's cool about conversational FAQ is if you got to use GPT or Gemini to put it together, like absolutely go do that. And just look up to GPT and say, hey, act as an expert at putting in conversational FAQ. Here's some information about my company. Boom. Just make sure you check everything because it is your AI. You want to make sure it's fairly close, okay? So you want to make sure you get that done. And you can always come in here and train it. It's always good to train it after you update it and give it new information. So just say, hey, how's it going? Okay, so it's going to respond. I'm doing good. Can you assist me? And this will come in later, but you can kind of see the result. Assist me with booking a demo. Okay, so boom, right there, you're going to get a little introduction into what's going to go on here. So what we want to happen is we want our AI to be able to book introduction meetings, or at least get information, qualifying questions, and then book that meeting, or give them the link to book that meeting right away on every channel. So it just starts with what's your name? I'd say Jack Amadei, and it'll respond, what's your email, what's your phone. Basically, you're going down the line of qualifying questions, one or two at a time, but keeping it fairly simple. All right, always test your bot, make sure it's working all right. Now, here comes really what's going to make all of the sauce very effective for these guys and how to make them interact with everything. So this is my prompt that I've expanded quite a bit. So give it a personality. We'll go over the intent, and I can probably put this in a Google Doc or somewhere that's a little bit easier to read, but we can go through it and kind of break down why each part is important. That way your conversational AI is going to be responding the way it should to customers and not going outside of the frame, right? So Nicole, Christoph, how you guys doing? Are you guys in the right place, or how's this coming so far? Yep, all right, so we got that. Got it. All good, okay. So let's just kind of go through my personality and what I've put in there for the agent. So I named my agent Faith for the AI Empires, and also Faith is pretty good looking. Let's go check out the site real quick so you guys can meet Faith. Empires.com. Because I made one for a mechanic shop, and I was like, you know what? That's a pretty good idea. Why wouldn't you be really good looking? Well, might have to get this reloaded, but we'll do that right now. But either way, sorry, let me fix this real quick. We'll get you guys good to go. But yeah, start putting together that conversational FAQ. That is hands down the most important part. We need to go. Where's the URL, Christoph? Home. Dep. Well, either way. Let's go back to the AI. We're not here to mess with the website right now. But, alright, let's get back into it. Sorry about that. Let's just kind of go through step by step what we're looking at and how the AI is going to be trained. So just helpful assistant named Faith. So you want to say your name, your company, and what you do right out of the gate, all in one platform. And you're going to basically start with general information, all sizes, startups, kind of cover all your bases, but not super specific, save time and money. And then let's go over some of the stuff that's like kind of guiding it into the next step. So we're going features. But let's get down into where we're guiding it. So I gave it pricing, just, hey, this is what the pricing is, but don't give other pricing. This is just what you can communicate to customers because people want to know how much it's going to cost. Automation, let's go down to when we get into the conversation. All right, so when the conversation starts, greet the user, introduce yourself as Faith. Mirror and acknowledge the user's responses. This is always important to keep it kind of naturally conversational. Mirror and acknowledge the responses and ask them one by one. So it kind of recognizes that digitally. So be like, Christoph, thanks. Okay, sounds good. What business is it for? You tell me, all right, Christoph's redirect. I'll be like, okay, cool. Christoph's redirect. What's the email address? So it kind of recognizes what they're doing. All right. And then you want to give them the option. If they want to talk about something else, give them that opportunity. Like, yeah, sure, I can answer some more questions, but once those questions are answered, let's kind of go back to the conversation to finding out details to see if it'd be a good fit for your business. Provide general knowledge. If you don't have the answer, don't make it up. Tell the user you're in training and you'll get back to them with an answer. Now, the one important part that this one's going to kind of be hard to see, but they don't provide a lot of room in the intent, but I can get this on a Google Doc. But you go into the intent and you're going to edit all of the questions. And you can do this on a Google Doc and then just paste it in. But for example, if the conversation starts as a yes, sure, or yup. So if you're using that 2-post social automation where if somebody comments on an Insta post, it'll fire and respond to them, comment text. This does well with that, but you want to make sure they're aware of that. It could start as, hey, how's it going? Or, yeah, but you want to make sure your AI knows that could trigger the conversation. Ask them about what they do and then list the questions. So one at a time, then write them out. The first question is, what is your name? Second is, good phone email. Third, primary product or service. You get the point. Fourth, fifth, would you be available for a call? And you always want to make sure and save that. But that's going to be generally where you're going to put those specific questions, but you can also put them down in the additional information as the same stuff. But this is where you're going to really put that specific stuff in. Give it those examples, all right? And then you want to always make sure and click save, but you save. All right? Come into the appointment booking on the bottom, and this is why I like using this agent. One of two reasons. Very versatile out of the gate, but you can have them send the link for that calendar. I've had it try and book the times, more confident in just sending the link and saying, hey, can you book a time that works for you? So just pick that, works pretty good for now, and click save. All right. So now we are good to go. What we can do is come test it out. No, so I used a combination of both. Thanks for the question, Christoph. Sorry, I'll make sure and check the comments more often. But so this is kind of a culmination of things like the FAQ. I kind of do mine just consecutively every day, so it just builds upon itself. Like, what is the AI Empires? It's a comprehensive business suite. What does it do? Does it have a calendar? Yes. And then what you can do is with these training videos, you can use these as Q&A as well to train your agent. So a little bit of everything, but I definitely use GPT and Gemini when it's like, all right, give me 20 examples of industries that would benefit for this and tell me why, right? 100% use AI wherever you can, I'm going to fix that homepage too so I can get that rocking and rolling. Funnel step, where are you, home? Get a little refresh in here. So how you doing on yours? Do you guys have it deployed to your website? Do you know where to deploy it to your site, Nicole? Tianfao. Because that's when the sauce becomes the sauce, you know what I'm saying? We gotta go step. Where is the beginning? Just ask it to tell me how much a clarity call is. Yep, all right. Now make sure and test too when you're doing this. Make sure and test. Does it give times or does it just send the link? Because sometimes I found that when you let the bot do the whole appointment booking, sometimes the calendar gets a little squirrely, right? It's still in beta, so keep that in mind. Yes and no, right? So that should be a chat widget, right? But you might have to do the same thing, but yeah, you can connect it to the chat widget here, right? So you want to connect it, live chat, all those channels right here. But now what we got to go do is we got to go into our site. So might need a couple windows open. Go into your site and on your AI Empire or your funnel or your website, whatever the main one is, go up into chat widget. And Faith AI is going to be the live chat. So you want to make sure you create a live chat agent, not just a standard chat agent. So then your AI can interact with that live chat. Oh, you can't see my screen? Shoot, sorry. How's that? My bad. Let me go back. See, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Use that AI, you know what I'm saying? Christoph, you with me? So when you go into sites, so this is what my landing page normally is the funnel. But we're going to come up here and go to chat widget. And we're going to go live chat. Okay. You got to make sure it's a live chat though, right? You guys good to go on the live chat action? Because the next part, we're actually going to put this into an automation, because the responses you get in the workflows and the automation are a little superior to just having the conversational AI going. So it's good to have on for now, but we're going to eventually take that off, those settings off. So on our Facebook, our Insta, and our text, we're actually going to do some different responses. So we're going to make it a little bit better. So Christoph, you're good to go. Nicole, good to go. On to the automations. Good to go. I know we got one.